Yo, what's good, Tristans? This is going to be the first video in a series of video reacting to Harry Styles' iTunes One Night Only thing. If you don't know, the day that Harry Styles dropped his new album, Harry's House, he did a live performance in front of a pretty big stadium, and it was professionally filmed and recorded and streamed on iTunes. I watched the performance and I picked out some of my favorite songs, and so we're gonna react to those together. Normally I don't do this, normally I don't pre-watch it, but I thought it'd be a good idea to be sure that I picked out the good stuff, because it's like 2 hours long. But before we get started, be sure to check me out Instagram, TikTok, Patreon. On my Patreon, I have a singing technique series where I go in depth on vocal technique, and if any of these videos on Harry Styles performing live do well, I will do a more in-depth video on my Patreon. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested on the singing technique tier. Appreciate it a lot. These videos rarely ever get monetized. Oh, and by the way, there's gonna be a playlist up here to all of the songs I react to in this series. But the first song I think we're gonna do is Little Freak. Let's jump into that.
And I feel very lucky that I get to do that. Throughout my entire group of people that I work with, and this was kind of the epitome of that. It was just two friends in a hotel room doing not what you might think two friends in a hotel room would be doing. But writing this
is one of my favorite songs, by the way, off this album. A lot of the ones I'm going to be reacting to are my favorites off the album. Woo!
Little freaky Jezebel, you sit high atop the kitchen counter, stay green a little while. You bring blue lights to dreams, starry haze, crystal ball. Somehow you become some paranoia.
I just love his tone in this song.
Your gift is wasted.
He has this really, really beautiful, dark, full sound with a lot of twang. So there's a lot of brightness to it, but air at the same time. So what is the first line? Little freak, you Jezebel. He has this sound, if that makes sense. But it's also dark at the same time. Anyway, I'm going to try not to interrupt too much. I just love this. I really love this vocal style.
Your gift is wasted on me. Thinking about who you are, your delicate point of view. I was thinking about you.
This falsetto is so beautiful.
Worried about where you are, who you go home to.
I love the conducting that he does there. He's like, hold on one second. Someone must have came in early or something.
Thinking about you.
I don't know. I didn't hear it. Oh, it's so pretty. Her vocals are so nice.
Did you dress up for Halloween? I spilled beer on your friend.
He sings the chorus a lot softer
Maybe we'll do this
than he does the verses. The verses have that country twang.
You hide the body, all that yoga gave you, red wine and a ginger ale, but you would make fun of me for sure.
Oh my god, dude. This song is like such a Harry Styles folklore song.
Thinking about who you
so pretty.
Your delicate point of view. I was thinking about you.
Oh, he's actually not singing the falsettos for some reason. I don't know if you guys caught that. It's not a big deal. I just like pointing this stuff out. He pulls away from the mic there. He doesn't even pretend to lip it.
I'm not worried about where you are, who you go home to.
Or maybe the backup singer is singing the falsetto there. By the way, I love how he sings this chorus. It's so pretty. We'll talk about it maybe in the last chorus. A little bit more of a technical breakdown.
Disrespected you, jumped in feet first and I landed too hard. Broken ankle, karma rolls, never saw my birthmark. I was thinking about
He has more, he's louder now.
delicate point of view. I was thinking about you.
So I'm hearing way more in his voice of this generally, I could be incorrect. You guys can let me know. More of this held, closed down sound. So he does this. I can't believe people know the lyrics. Of course they do, though.
Never saw my birthmark. I was thinking about who you are.
Thinking about how you are. He has this. If that makes sense. Where things are very kind of closed down as he goes up there. Instead of thinking about how you are. Which is kind of how I'm used to hearing him sing. The technical changes that he's done with his voice throughout this entire album are actually incredible. And I'm so excited to hear them live as we continue listening to these performances. So, by the way, before we finish up, be sure you subscribe to the channel. Bell notifications on, guys. I went through a lot of trouble to get this video out to you guys. What do I got to do to get a little subscribe over here? A little bell. Because we're going to be reacting to more of this. I'm really looking forward to Daydreaming. Daydream? I wish I knew the lyrics. The album just came out yesterday. Give me a break. Such a dreamy, beautiful song. Oh my god. I'm actually becoming a stan. You know, a lot of people did not like this album. Maybe not a lot of people, but there's a number of people who don't like it because it's not as poppy as maybe, I guess, his other albums. Look, before this came out, I was a Harry Styles enjoyer. This album made me a stan. I think if it was more of a poppy album, I would probably remain a Harry Styles enjoyer, but now I actually want to go back and listen to his older stuff. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed my reaction to this. We're going to jump into Matilda, which, by the way, if you're interested in seeing that, there's going to be a pinned comment down below with the playlist of all the songs I react to from this series. Also a card up here or something like that, as well as in the description. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. Until next time, Tristan. And Tristan. Peace.